Welcome to the fifth and final round of Swiss. I feel like somebody in the States that we all love and hate, right?
What?
The guy who does this with his hands, he's talking. Never mind, that's okay. I'm David, very nice to meet you. I'm back with...
Hi, I'm Ben.
There we go.
I'm lazy MTG.
Yeah, we're getting pretty lazy. Again, round 5 of the Critical Hit 1K Legacy event in Oshawa. So again, we're gonna watch it, fifth and final round of Swiss. Let's get into it. The players that we have are we have a gentleman named Jordan, a very handsome gentleman, I must say. We've seen him here on round 1. He's playing Rescaminator on the right. The other player we have is Lewis Samuel, I believe is his name.
Yes.
On the left, playing Selesnya Depths or more of a land strategy. Is it a mix?
I would probably say it's closer to Dom Harvey's list.
Okay,
So I would probably consider it like Selesnya lands.
Selesnya lands. Okay,
But I don't think there's a tabernacle.
there is actually.
There
from
is?
what it looks like. Just so you know, this was a 15 proxy event,
Oh, okay.
right?
But his might be real.
It could be. I'm just saying, but this was a 15 proxy, right? Not unlimited proxies.
But like again, like Dom was playing Selesnya lands, but he didn't play tabernacle, right?
Understood, right? Yes. Good,
Like
good catch. Good
you
catch.
do have to understand, like the lands of old is not really the same as what lands
Yeah,
is now,
that's
right?
fair.
Like you're not really playing the hardcore prison style, control the board.
Russia Import, Mazovitz, Wasteland, all this jazz. Yeah.
You're not really doing that anymore. You're actually more of just like an Urza Saga with a combo kill
Yes.
with
Yeah.
like control elements.
Spheres and all that jazz. So Jordan's on the play, took a mulligan already. Okay, we're both taking mulligans. We're both going to 6. Guess it was just, I think, I like his Lewis has lots of lots of Fallout cards. So
I'm a fan of them. I don't mind.
No, which
them.
is cool. I'm not sure if there was a Wastelands or Spheres he had in his hand. So I think
It could have been both.
It could have been true.
Honestly, okay,
Both, too.
so like from his that specific opening hand, I'm pretty sure there's a double sphere.
There's double sphere then? Okay, yeah. So then that would make it more worthy of a mulligan than leaving that as such.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say, this was a fun match too because Ben and I were on the sideline, like on the end of the table, just going insane watching this gameplay. Right? Just like, oh my god, he's doing this. And all
Yeah,
that.
we
It was
were
fun.
pretending to be commentators of
Yeah.
ye old Magic.
Yeah, it was fun.
When like 240p was the highest. Right?
Yes, exactly. When the quality was VHS.
Oh my god, it's lightning
Yeah.
Helix!
Randy
It's
Bueller.
lightning
Randy
Helix.
Bueller. Gotta love it, you know?
I think that was like our number one most
We just kept saying it.
stated statement of the day.
Just kept saying it. Oh my god, Lightning Helix.
You thought it was, oh my god, Char.
I thought it was Char, and then I forgot.
It doesn't even roll off the tongue.
But I forgot. Char was the card he played at the end of turn, and then he table slammed a Helix. So, nonetheless, I'm not sure if Jordan knows what he's up against. Because again, he didn't do any griefing and stuff like that. Again, maybe he doesn't have.
Well, now he
I'm
knows.
just curious. Now he knows exactly what's going on. Now he's going to troll cycle. Very cool. That's a map, right? Expedition map.
Yes, that is that's been staged into Expedition map.
Is that a foil stage too? Ooh, I like this.
Foil
Oh,
OG stage.
oh, I love it.
I think his deck is actually I think it was completely foiled.
Lewis, you are a person on my heart. I love foils.
No, retro foiled though.
Well, but it's OG. Come on, that's OG Thespian stage. That's like
Not good enough.
not good enough. If they had the OG, wait, do they have the OGR retro? They do. It is OGR retro, right?
It is OGR.
Okay, never mind. Lewis, I'm sorry. You have to upgrade. I'm sorry. I take everything back. I take it all back. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Just basics for days. You know, I gotta say those are Arena 999 basics from Earth. Oh, sorry, no, just the Swamp is the island. I'm not sure where that's from.
Doesn't matter. Still nice.
Yeah, they are very nice. I do appreciate.
You want to know why? Because they're OG border. Do you know
Yeah,
what
that's why
isn't?
I love it. Holy moly, he's just okay. So I was gonna say I think Mox Diamond puts him in the grave, not Chrome Mox style.
Yeah. So he pitched
Oh, good.
an Urza Saga, and I don't know what that.
I didn't see it. I think it was Mazovith. Why they?
It's hard to tell. It might be an ancient tomb.
Might be a tomb. Good catch.
Actually,
So-
no. I don't think it would be an ancient tomb. If it was an ancient tomb, I think you'd play it over the Mox Diamonds.
I think it's a maze then. So Jordan is like, I'm toast, or he's trying to figure out what Wasteland does here. So You're a lands player.
Yes.
Would you have, if you know your opponent's on Scaminator and assuming they have Wasteland, would you have made the Dark Depths, the Merit Lodge ASAP?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's what he's doing right now, actually, as we say that. Oh no, he's explaining how it works.
No, it looks like he's actually doing it.
I think Jordan asked a question of how this works.
I think he might be asking about timing.
Yeah. Because he's asking about, I have a Wasteland in hand.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked, because
I see.
because Jordan just drew a Wasteland. So if you know your opponent...
Well, if it's a Wasteland, it saves him.
It saves him yes. But again, you assume that your opponent might be playing Wasteland. Or do you assume? I guess you don't. You just go, maybe he's just playing blue-black Reanimator.
It depends on how familiar you are with the meta. The moment you see like blue, black, reanimate, animate dead, you're putting them on like Wasteland.
Yeah. Makes sense. And Jordan swinging in for 5. Oh,
yes.
Try again, Jordan. That's your life total. There you go. There you go. That was good.
There's a ponder from Jordan.
Let's see what he's pondering about.
I'm pretty sure like Jordan's pretty much sitting comfortably. The only way, I think, if Lewis has a Wasteland of his own, I don't think that was. No. Then he's in a pretty solid position. But from right here, not looking too good. I mean, if it's an Ancient Tomb in his hand, he could go Ancient Tomb, crack map, find Wasteland, use Wasteland, target your Wasteland. Wasteland goes, targets whatever, and then in response to Jordan's Wasteland, then you would create the Merit Lodge.
Yep, makes sense. So, yeah, he is untapped. I was going to say, because he's activating.
Gonna find the map now.
So
this is a not great play.
Yeah, you don't leave your... Oh, okay. You lend a map. Okay.
Yeah, interesting. I guess Jordan could be... Like, he doesn't really need to use the Wasteland because it's on Lewis to find a way around it. But
fair. He can always wait whenever he tries to actually activate.
Yeah.
Unless
I mean, it looks like Lewis knows exactly what he needs to do. He finds the Wasteland.
Yes.
The good thing about this in Lewis's... From Lewis's perspective is that... Okay, this is... Oh, that's a crop rotation.
Okay.
This is so good for Jordan.
So, and I'm assuming he crop rots the Thespian stage.
Yes, because that's what Jordan targeted with the Wasteland. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so good. That's a second play from Jordan we've seen in this event where it was just done beautifully.
That's basically... Okay, so now we start the Urza Saga plan. Which might not be...
I don't think it's going to be fast enough against the Troll.
Yeah, especially because the Troll can't be blocked by those constructs.
Yes.
Anyways.
Yes. And I don't think Lewis...
So go ahead, sorry.
I don't think Lewis plays the Ghost Quarter, so I don't think he can Ghost Quarter Tabernacle his way out of this.
Ghost Quarter, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean... Again, I know we have perfect information, but do you... So if he had 2 lands in play, there's only 2 outs that Jordan has if Lewis makes Dark Depths on Jordan's upkeep on that second turn there, or third, whatever it was, is Wasteland or an Edict. That's the only out that Jordan has.
Does
Brazen Borrower.
Does he play Edicts?
I don't believe he does. So again, that's if I was on.
I assume they would come out of the board like a Sudden Edict or Shieldred's Edict.
And now they say it out loud. It could be a Brazen Borrower as well too. So there's probably 2 outs.
I don't think Jordan plays Brazen Borrowers.
Doesn't play Borrower either. Okay.
I don't think he does because I remember from typing the deck list like Boston really likes playing Brazen Borrower and so do I. I'm a big fan of Brazen Borrower.
Or just a one of catch-all, right?
Yeah, it's just so good, and it's also a very tempo card.
Yes,
and Boston really likes tempo
very much.
Right, you turn a bounce spell into a 3/1 flyer. It's very good.
It's like this is great.
Okay, but I think I do think that Jordan just favors consistency over the silver bullets.
The one random one of.
Wow, double grief reanimate.
That's so there's no non-creature. Oh wait, it's brainstorm. Don't do it. Oh, that was close. Don't do it. That was so close.
So what does he have? I think he has another reanimate, another animate dead, and another brainstorm.
Yeah, he's just putting. Oh no,
there's no shuffle effects either.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's brainstorm locked, but he's not.
I mean, he doesn't really need to. I don't think he really minds. Like, Troll's gonna kill next turn.
Troll kill next turn. Yes. Yep. Not wrong. Yeah, because even a 20/20 Merit Lodge can't block a 5/5 troll.
Here's a grief. Doesn't he know what's in? Oh, there's a reanimate.
I think he's just going through the motion of bringing it.
Very strange. I don't know why.
Like, I guess he couldn't pitch the grief. Like, he couldn't put it in the graveyard for free, so he had to pitch it to get it into the grave.
But like, lands typically doesn't have a way.
Don't forget, this is round 5, so maybe he's a little tired after 5 rounds of playing.
Lewis is playing green-white.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't shown the white portion of it, but like playing around the Swords to Plowshares is perfectly fine.
So no construct, just going straight for, which is fair, going straight for a 1-drop. I think he's asking, did you make a mana? And I'm assuming he would. So he already cracked his map, right? So that he can't get a map for a. I mean, Tabernacle wouldn't do anything, but you can't. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Shadow Spear doesn't do anything.
I don't think there's a single artifact that would help him here. That was just a really weird way of using the map.
Yeah, as you said, there was really no need to.
Well, Soul Guide Lantern might not be a terrible idea. If you Soul Guide Lantern, you can dredge an extra time, but you're not sitting on a ton of mana. Because you would want to do like Life from the Loam, or you would dredge back Life from the Loam, cast Life from the Loam, and then you would crack the Soul Guide Lantern to dredge 3 again, and then Loam again, but like, I don't know why you would really ever need to do that.
Yeah, this is no, don't have to tap it. It just comes into play. Okay.
Wait, takes Wasteland.
Fair enough.
Then
he cracks the draw. Okay. Okay, and he knows he's dead. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, makes sense. Is there anything in the main deck that would have gotten maybe a Force of Vigor to blow up in the main deck though? But they don't play the main deck, so that wouldn't be a thing to blow up the Animate Dead. So he takes 3.
Honestly, that Expedition. If you were to crack the Expedition map at that time, I would not go for Wasteland.
Right. You would get Tabernacle?
I would get Beseiju. Beseiju blows up the Animate Dead.
Oh, right. He could. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
If you don't, like, there was a very specific like scenario where if he was gonna go get the Wasteland, you really needed that Ancient Tomb. You instead of the crop rotation, you need the Ancient Tomb. Is there a way for you? Like, I guess if you still on your own turn, no, you couldn't do it because your only lands are Thespian Stage Dark Depths. I was wondering if you can use the double Mox Diamonds to crack the map, find Wasteland, and still be able to cast crop rotation, but you can't really do that because you just won't have green mana. Yeah, there's no way for you to use that crop rotation in that scenario to find, like, to wait for Jordan to Wasteland you to turn it into something else.
Yes.
I think he pulled the trigger way too quickly.
Should have just waited on the.
Yeah.
Should have just kept Dark Depths up available or made it ASAP. Essentially, like I've seen a lot of players just when they have it, they just slam it because like, okay, have it. What do you got? Brazen Boar. Where it's like
yeah,
it depends. Of course, it depends. But I've seen some players just go, okay, I made it. What do you got? Right. But sure, at that point, he did. Jordan would have had 2 mana because he had 2 mana for sure. So Brazen Boar would have got rid of it, or an Edict would have gotten rid of it too. So I don't blame Lewis for at least pausing on that. So,
but like. The thing is there was no reason to use the map at that moment.
Yeah, at that moment. Yeah,
right. You could have taken 1 to 2 more hits of the troll.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't want to take the 1 to 2 like hits, you would just use the map, find the Beseiju, or hope that you draw it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
No, it makes sense. Again, you're a lands expert now. Well, yes, I would say you're a lands expert at this point.
I don't think
after hours of footage and gameplay. And
if I was an expert, I wouldn't have lost to Boston.
Yeah, fair, but hey, Boston is Boston, though, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, sideboarding. I think Force of Vigor might be an option. I mean, I'm not sure how many artifacts Jordan plays that are worth Force of Vigoring, but I mean, blowing up Animate Deads, I think, is well worth it, depending on what is attached to the Animate Dead.
I don't think it's worth it.
You don't think
have
so?
so many ways of just finding Beseiju that you can just rely on Beseiju.
So, in Lewis's sideboard, we have 1 Choke, 1 Endurance, 3 Force of Vigors, 1 Field of the Dead, 1 Haywire Might. That actually might be a better play to bring
Yes,
in.
Haywire Might is much better.
1 Pithing Needle, 2 Surgicals, 3 Plows, and 2 Thorn of Amethysts. I'm pretty sure I saw Jordan take out 4 Dazes for this particular, because now he's on the draw, which makes sense. I see the Surgicals are still in Lewis's sideboard from the bottom there. We shall see what else comes
I think,
out.
like, for Jordan, you're definitely bringing in 3 Dauthi Voidwalkers. You could argue for Dress Down.
So the
it's
flyer-
not like the best, but it's okay. Actually, I really like the Murktide Regents.
Yeah, because what your opponent's just going to be surgicaling you. They're not going to be, they're not leylining
Well,
you.
it's
So you have your
hard
graveyard.
because like there's so many large threats in Rescaminator that just having more is better.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Like there's only so many Maze of Iths, and you're playing Wastelands of your own. So if you can deal with Maze of Ith, then your Murktides, your Troll, your Atraxa, your like whatever it is, it's gonna like connect.
Yep. Makes sense. I mean, it sounds similar to the other matchup we had, where just put more creatures in your deck and try to outpace them.
Yeah.
This might be one of those kind of matchups.
Shield's Edict is obviously a really good card.
Yep. Oh,
and
so,
then
so there are edicts in the sideboard. Okay, good.
there's one.
Okay. Yep.
And
fair enough.
then Unlicensed Curse is also like pretty good.
Yep. So it looks like Haywire Might is still in the sideboard. He's thinking on Surgical.
All right, let's check out Lewis's list. I need to visually
Yeah,
see it.
Ben has the nice big screen over here, so I'll let him look at the sideboards.
He's here. Okay. So you said 1 Choke, I think, is just a bad card overall.
Yep.
Endurance, really good.
Yep.
Field of the Dead.
That's probably more for like the grindy blue.
It's definitely
control matchups.
for the Beanstalk decks.
Yeah, Beanstalk, exactly.
Force of Vigor, I'd probably put like 1. Yeah, I'd probably put like 1. Haywire Might definitely comes in. Pithing Needle does not. Surgical comes in, and then Swords come in. Then the cards that come out.
So I think he sided out 1 Dark Depths, 1 Stage. I think I saw him. I think he might be trimming on the combo a little bit.
That's very strange. I think
I could be wrong though.
the cards that come out immediately are like 4 crop rotations.
Yep, playing against the blue deck. Yep.
It's like the 4 crop rotations. You can also cut Shadow Spear. I don't think Shadow Spear does much.
Fair enough.
And I would probably cut Spear Resistances.
Even on the play.
I'm not a huge fan of Spear Resistance.
Fair enough.
I don't know how many Ancient Tombs. He's playing 2 Ancient Tombs. That's actually not bad though.
So I see a hand of Saga, Forest, Plow, Force of Life from the Loam. I think a Surgical's in the opening hand there too. And I can't see their cards. Oh no, Jordan.
I remember when Jordan did that.
Because we're sitting across the table saying, "Oh my God, what's
Yeah,
that in
we
his
started
hand?"
chirping him. Oh, can't see shit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Beautiful wasteland.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm very jealous of those.
Me too.
Ugh.
I think I've owned like 24 Wastelands in my life.
Holy moly! But none of those.
None of those.
Ugh.
I really want them though.
They are nice. They are nice.
I want to get rid of my crappy Library of Alexandria ones.
Yeah, I sold those to Ethan. I got rid of those. Yeah, I was like, thank goodness they're out of my hands.
They just don't look right.
No,
Like I thought, like the idea is cool, but it doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do it justice.
Like even any Wasteland is such a classic card. It's so fugly too.
Honestly, just print that art again with a crappy modern, crappy
No!
retro border. Why?
Because the art is fugly.
No. No, that's the point though. Who cares? It's the old art though. Why, you want new art retro? Okay, that's fine. New art retro should be fine. Yeah,
No.
Why can't they print a new Wasteland retro new art? Like they did with they printed Fallout for goodness sake. Like, come on.
Yeah, but that Fallout one looks good.
No,
the problem is it
good,
doesn't
I
look
know.
like Wasteland.
Yeah, it looks like.
Do you know what they should have done for Wasteland? Mad Max.
Yeah, but again, Fallout came out. They made a set for Fallout. Did they make a Mad Max set yet?
They should.
They should. They should.
But not after how Furiosa did at the box office.
So
Speaking of Furiosa,
Grief. Grief. Oh man, pitching.
This is.
I would have. Do you cut Bowmasters in this matchup? I cut Bowmasters against
There's
you.
only so many things you can take out,
That's true. Depends on what he's got. Yeah, fair enough.
right?
Fair
Like
enough.
I think Bowmasters is probably better than the Days is.
Fair. So he's trying to figure.
It's
out.
also like okay. Like Sylvan Library is a common card in lands. A lot of people have been cutting it recently, but some like Orcish Bowmaster still works against Sylvan Library.
Okay, we have to see the hand. Surgical. We both lean in here. Surgical. Thespian. Okay, that was a fast one. Oh, I think one of them is exploration too.
One is Exploration.
Yeah. And is that a? Here we are. We're both cutting our heads off in the square here. What the heck are these cards? I think it's a saga, a stage.
There's
That's a sphere resistance.
Sphere
Aha.
resistance.
Is it going to eat something? It doesn't look like Jordan has any answer to that, which is no problemo.
Does he have a brainstorm?
He does not. Actually, is that a Shieldred? Oh no, Animate Dead, Atraxa, Dothy Voidwalker, Wastelands, and a Troll, I think? Because I think he's thinking about cycling. Yeah, he's Troll cycling. That's a pretty medium hand. But again, it can get out of hand. Like that pun I just did there.
Wow, he's getting.
Oh, no, he's rescinding that?
Yeah, he should be fetching an island and then swamp
that-
cycling.
Oh, I see what you mean. So I was like, what? Like,
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Because he's in the face of a wasteland.
Yeah. And basic swamp. There it is.
The only thing is this makes Dothy Voidwalker like awkward.
I mean, just hope to rip an underground sea or fetch. I mean, he can't play it anyways because he's under sphere, but yes, does make it awkward.
I'm surprised that. I guess I can't talk. I was gonna say like I'm surprised that the lands player is playing a surgical extraction. There's so much better like.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's devastating.
I like it. I like it though.
Yeah, but there's so much better your like graveyard hate. Like you have Soul Guide Lantern, you have Grafdigger's Cage. Like.
Oh yeah, he could play Cage too. Good
Yeah.
point.
I mean, the only reason I played Surgical Extraction is because I didn't have a non-foil cage.
Ah.
And I forgot to buy one before the event started.
Really? So you didn't play it? Just
I didn't play it.
foil?
I just had the Surgical. Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of sketch if one card is in
No,
your
I know.
entire 75.
And that's why I like.
Sorry, 76.
That's why when people are like, "Oh, why don't you mix?" I'm like, because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to play a foil and play a non-foil. You're going to pick the foils out, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get like a weird judge call. So you know what? I'm just crazy. Foil everything.
What is the card that he drew?
Who?
Lewis.
Lewis? I think it was.
Shifting Woodlands?
No, it might have been the Wasteland.
But what's the card that...
It's pink. Sorry, pink. When it's face down, I am unsure. Oh, wait. Oh. He showed it. But didn't show us.
Jordan finds Archon with an Entomb.
Yeah. This is... So we know he has a Wasteland in hand. Does he have...
No, he used the Wasteland
sorry.
to get rid of the Thespian stage.
So does he have a second or third land to animate that, or does he just have enough for reanimate?
I think he's just trying to cast his spells while he can underneath the sphere.
Makes sense.
So
Yeah,
we'll see what he draws.
Brazen
Whoa,
Boar.
he does have a Brazen
Yeah,
Boar.
so it's in there somewhere, and we found it. So he has passing turn, doesn't have the land. Here comes the first construct of the game.
It's already been 2 turns.
Yeah.
Oh man, what have I been paying attention to? All right,
Some sort of game. Okay, here we go. We're going to... Okay, so before he
Yep,
even draws,
this
he's just gonna
seems
just do
pretty.
it. Aggro, just get in there.
No, this is pretty
Oh, it's
standard.
good. Of course, standard. Yeah, I know. I'm
Like
just
playing
saying.
under a sphere, this is what you want to be doing, and that's time to apply pressure.
Stage and something. I don't know what it was.
He does have to search.
Yeah, I think he's still searching and deciding what to get.
I mean, there's like one option.
Is it map?
Or is it? All right, yeah, it's probably map.
We're gonna find out.
Actually, I think it's map. No, it's Soul Guide Lantern.
Is he? Is
You get the Soul Guide Lantern because
not
Jordan
Bobble.
has put the Archon into the graveyard unprotected.
yes. Sorry, I'm just looking. Why is he staring at Bobble? So okay, I was gonna say Bobble doesn't do a lot right now.
Bubble is not what you want to be doing,
No.
especially like since Jordan has already griefed.
Yeah, it's got to be Soul Guide.
It's Soul Guide.
I'm really hoping he didn't like cut it, thinking that it's not good. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, wow, he's still thinking.
What is he?
Yeah, is it in his hand or something? Did he draw it for turn?
Is it not already face down? Is that
No, he's deciding. The face down card is the one he's searching for, but did he actually confirm that's his total search or end search?
I mean, because you've already tapped out, you might as well just get the Soul Guide Lantern.
Yeah. And it's a map. Okay, is he? Okay.
Maybe, but he doesn't have any extra mana. He can't.
Unless it's in his hand, and we're completely. No, what's in his? Is that shadows?
That's a Shadow Spear.
Okay, that's being stage. And okay, so you would have gotten Soul Guide Lantern, or that's what should have happened. Oh, wait, what? Why do you return something? Oh, because you can't play it because it's Sphere. Sorry.
Yeah.
Missing that. Good catch, Jordan. Okay, we're at 11. 2A.
This is very strange.
There we go, and the animate dead on the Atraxa, or the Archon. Sorry. Yep, that's so Soul Guide would have.
That's crush. That's backbreaking.
Yeah, discard a card, gain some life, a whole bunch of stuff happens.
Yeah, like from experience, dealing with an Archon of Cruelty is very, very difficult. Like, even if it's like an animate dead, you can Besage it, but you need a way of like just getting rid of it. Wow, he pitched the Shadow Spear and not the Dark Depths. I guess because he has the Thespian Stage in hand.
Yeah.
So he should be good, right? He has...
Okay, drew a forest, like a land to get a forest to play an exploration. I mean, probably won't do that, but I mean, just
No, you don't really want to do that. You just want to play the Dark Depths and then
or just pass.
pass.
Right? Yeah, makes sense.
And hope that Jordan can't...
Bounce the.
Well, the thing is, Jordan has the Wasteland, so you have to do it now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You have to just play it. Okay, we got.
He played the Verdant Catacombs.
Well, and of course, in hindsight, we know that Jordan has.
Well, he has an
Brazen
onboard
Borrower.
Wasteland. Yes. Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Before combat, okay.
Crack the map.
Crack the map.
Oh, so this is for Besage.
Oh, I see.
So now Verdant
Now
Catacomb.
he
Yeah.
knows.
Okay, there we go.
Now he knows the line.
He's gonna
Okay.
crack the fetch
Crack
as
the
well. Yep.
fetch.
So this finds
Forest. Or Savannah if he has it.
No, not in the
Oh,
case
sorry,
of
Wasteland.
Wasteland.
Different Wasteland. Sorry. Yes. Then Forest it is.
Yeah, you get Forest and then Besage, or you crack the map for Besage. Okay, so he's in like decent shape, but
Getting the map instead of a Soul Guide Lantern.
like if you got the map, I would have preferred you crack the map Bajuka Bog.
Get the map.
But he tapped out for a construct.
Yes.
Okay, so he cracked for Savannah.
Okay.
Sure. This is the map for Besage. Then use the Besage to blow up the Animate Dead.
Yep. He has no response to that. Unless he wants to brazen. Oh, he can't brazen borrow the Animate Dead.
I think this is fine. I think you just
Yeah, no, of course.
let it happen.
It is what it is.
Because this gets him another land.
And Archon goes to the grave, right?
Yes, Archon will go to the
so
graveyard.
Then, yeah, you can't. No, you can't borrow the. Don't think about it, Jordan. You can't do it. Trying to petty theft.
I mean,
the Animate Dead.
you can Brazen Borrower the construct.
True, but again,
if you really want to do
yeah.
something, but no reason to. Yeah,
So
Jordan.
he gets a land of any type, like a basic land type, but it can.
Yeah,
be,
so he just gets an Underground Sea.
yeah, makes sense. It's
like
fair.
I don't think you go more than one island, more than one swamp.
This is combat right now. We're going pre-combat still. Yeah, so he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna bring it back. Yep, can I bring it back, please?
There's
Is that
an
okay?
animated.
Yep. So take 8, and
And then
gain
ETB
3,
trigger.
lose 3, discard another card there, Lewis. Sacrifice a creature.
Yep.
Draw a card. Lose a card. He's gonna
This
lose
is like-
exploration. Yep. Probably so. Wasteland the stage.
And this is why I'm not a huge fan of Sphere.
Because now you're locked on your own sphere? Or
Yeah, pretty much. Like, the realistic... Like, he did have green mana to cast Exploration, but it should have come down a lot sooner.
yeah. There's Dark
Also,
Depths.
I do think the Dark Depths should have been discarded.
Earlier? Yeah.
Yeah, instead of, like, the Shadow Spear. But it's hard to say, like, in the time, like, in the moment.
Of course, yeah. So and now we have a permanent Archon not being able to get blown up by Beseiju again as well.
Yes.
So pretty solid. Okay, so he has Dark Depths in play now. Stage is in the grave.
Yep.
Just thinking about, okay, so loses the
There's the
Avamaya, draws,
Avamaya.
takes 3, and then take another 6, and then you gain 3. Okay, so 2 Wastelands, no stage in play.
This is why I like playing Ghost Core.
Yeah, getting rid of all his basics.
Yeah.
Going to clean up, discard the Atraxa.
That's a crop rotation.
Oh, it was. Oh, but there's no green? Oh.
There is a green, but doesn't really do much. He can't do any... Like, again, it's very hard to stop an Archon.
There's the only way is Maze, but even Maze... Oh, for
No,
Maze...
Maze, you will still die to the
Because you still
Archon.
die to the 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yep, makes sense. Combat, swing...
Like, one of the only few ways to do it is to... Yeah, the only few ways to do it is to actually, like, Ghost Quarter them out of the game in Tabernacle.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Because again, no one plays Glacial Chasm anymore, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Dead
a tough call.
Yeah.
So he has to get a Maze of Ith here. There's, like, no other choice.
Oh, the late to the Bajuka Bug.
This is why I wish you could tempt the One Ring for your opponent. You force tempt them. Because then you can make that a legendary creature, and then you can Karakas it.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking? Maybe
Yes.
See, they thought of you Karakasing these things, which is why they don't have it.
I want to
You know?
force tempt my opponent
Oh
and
my
give them
God.
advantage.
There is no card that does that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you have to tempt yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you can gain control of their turn and then tempt them and then Karakas their guy. I don't know.
Yeah, but then they have to play the tempt card.
Yeah, true. Okay, so he's like, okay, so taking 3, gain 3, draw. Okay, Crackpot doesn't do da-da-da. I mean,
Yeah,
Jordan's
this
in the
game
commanding
is
spot.
over because there's no way, other than Shadow Spear, there's no way for lands to gain life.
No, yeah.
I mean, unless you're playing like Radiant Fountain.
No, that's an Amulet Titan card.
Yeah, that's a Titan card.
That's untapped. I mean, just hang out.
Yeah, Jordan just
Chill out.
play land go.
So petty theft is still a spell, so you have to pay 1 more for Sphere, so that's not like a Beseiju effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just play a land, or if you play a land already, then just hang out. I mean, I would just hang out.
I just play land and go. Say go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't play land yet, because he got a land from, or did he play a Delta, and then he got the land from the...
Oh, he's gonna animate it.
there
There's
you
an
go.
Atraxa,
Okay, he's like, I'm
and
done
yep.
here.
Okay.
Yep. GG's.
Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, so Soul Guide Lantern instead of map. And
Yeah, he must have boarded it out. There's no, because we saw his hand.
Fair. Maybe he had the surgicals in instead. Yeah, see, there's 1 surgical there.
Oh, but there's no.
Let's do a quick check to see if we...
Those are swords to plowshares,
Yep,
right?
there's a sword, yep.
Those look like swords of revealing light.
Yeah, from Yu-Gi-Oh! I know they do. Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm not.
Oh, he brought the Chokin and Endurance. Okay, so Soul Guide is in the main deck. So let's see if we see it in any of this. Moment of Truth. So Thorns are in the... Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these prison or the stacks cards.
It depends on what kind of player you are, right? Okay, so there's no Soul Guide Lantern. So that got sided out. You are correct. So that would have been...
Well, okay, so if you were on the stacks plan,
Yeah.
I think you should be playing 4 Reclaimer. He's only playing 2.
Oh, I see. Because you go Reclaimer, then you go Sphere, or
Yeah.
both in the same
Yeah.
turn if you can,
Yeah.
right?
So
And
what
then
did
you can
so
search
what did
for
he
lands.
take out?
So we got Choke, Endurance, 2 Thorns.
So he
3
boarded out
swords.
the Reclaimer. Wow.
Oh wow, there
That's
he is. Yeah, 1 Dark Depths, 1 Loam, There's the Soul Guide Lantern.
There's a Soulguide Lantern.
Yeah.
Wow, he kept so many crop rotations in. He favored crop rotation over Elvish Reclaimer.
So I now, is that just understanding the meta, understanding Crop Rot versus a Force of Will deck? Trying to outmuscle.
Well, like the number one rule is like the moment you see a Force of Will, you're usually going to be cutting their crop rotation.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
You have to be like a really meta player to be like, they know I'm going to cut my crop rotations, so they're going to board out their Force of Wills
Yeah,
because
keep mine.
what else are they going to Force of Will if it's not their crop rotations?
Exactly.
So I'll just keep my crop rotations in.
Yeah, makes
Right?
sense. That makes sense.
That's like a hard read in like a field where you've never really like played against this person.
Yeah, that too.
Like even then they'll be like, well, I don't have anything worse to cut, so keeping the Force of Wills in just for like a random creature or like some random anything.
Yep.
Like an exploration, because there's no way we're gonna cut explorations.
Nope.
So just
Can't
keeping
cut
the Force of Wills for like explorations is fine, right? So I don't think there's a world like you could keep crop like 1 or 2 crop rotations, but I'm not a fan of it, especially if you're already playing Reclaimers.
I was gonna say,
because if you keep the Reclaimers in, there's way like if you've decided to go the Reclaimer route, I don't think you need to rely as heavily on crop rotation, because you have crop rotation on a stick that's repeatable.
yes,
Right?
definitely. No.
It also gives you another nice sack outlet. So this is one thing that depths decks have over lands. It's like Selesnya depths or Naya depths. They just have random creatures, right? They'll have Elvish Reclaimers. They'll have like Sylvan Safekeeper.
Yeah.
They'll have Knight of the Reliquary. Like they'll just have random creatures.
Yeah.
And it's just another sack outlet, so you don't have to sack Mirage. Granted,
Go ahead. Yeah.
the Shield's Edict will force you to sack a creature token.
Okay, token instead. Yes.
But like if you're going up against an Archon constantly, you can just not sack Merit Lodge, and you can just
make constructs.
you can
or
sack
something.
your Sylvan Reclaimer, right?
Yeah,
So in Lewis's case, like keeping the Reclaimers in is easy because you just cut crop rotations and you have another sack outlet
Yep. Makes sense.
for Archon.
Well, so that was the 5th round. We will continue with the quarters, semis, and finals, and we'll see what happens in those particular rounds as well too. I'm good for now. Are you good with the Swiss, as they would say?
I'm ready for top 8.
Ready for top 8. Bye for now. Who be clapping? I be clapping.
Clap me.
Clap me. Here we go.
Clap.
Wait. We're recording over there. 1, 2, 3.